Hello everyone, my name is Elina Almanova. I'm a founder of Almanova L Office in Cyprus. We are legal services official providers in Cyprus, located in Paphos and Limassol. And today I'll explain how to open your own company in Cyprus, what advantages or disadvantages registering a business in Cyprus may have, and what potential issues you may encounter and how to avoid them. Cyprus is a European country. We are not an offshore anymore as we used to be in the good old days. Therefore, you're going to have a fully operational European company to trade in the European Union and globally without any issues. The main point of using a Cyprus company is a low corporate tax. Currently, we're at 20.5% corporate tax, which you pay on profit. Meaning if you've spent 10 euros but made 15, the tax you're going to be paying only on the 5 euros you made. This is a very important point to consider. Cyprus is a European country. Most of the documents related to the corporate registry can be issued in Greek or English languages for your convenience. Therefore, you're going to be avoiding any extra hassle with the translations and etc. Local banks operate in Greek and English languages with convenience to, communicate with you as well. Any governmental department also, in the majority of them, such as Companies House, Tax Department, etc., they do speak English as well for your convenience. Let's jump into the main steps of how to open a company in Cyprus. First point, choose your structure. The most popular structure in Cyprus is an LTD, limited liability company, which allows you to secure your own interest as a shareholder, and we recommend for initial startup business to use the particular structure. Step number 2, choose a name. I think that's, in my practice, one of the most challenging points because clients come in with very nice name ideas which are not very unique, and therefore it may take you more time to get the approval. On average, you're going to consider about 3 to 5 days to get a comment from the Companies House regarding the name. It's going to be either approved or rejected with a comment of similarity, etc., etc. Meanwhile, to avoid wasting any time, we prepare the incorporation documents. So we prepare the memorandum and articles of association, which according to the Cyprus law must be mainly established in Greek language, and we do have translations to English for your convenience. You gotta understand the forms you're signing and have it as a translation of all the points and major parts of your company. So we got the name approved, we signed all the forms, and we submit documents to the Companies House to have the company registered. Approximately it takes up to 2 weeks to get the registration. So altogether with the name approval, we'll say we're looking at 2 to 3 weeks to have the full company registered in Cyprus. It is very important to know that to register a company in Cyprus, you need the following things. You need the name approved, you need to establish who are going to be the shareholders and what percentage of shares they're going to own, who is going to be the director, secretary, and the initial office address. When we say office address, we mean the correspondence address. So sometimes at the beginning the clients can use their home address, or we as a law firm offer a corresponding address of our law office to make sure and assist you with all the correspondence which you will receive for your company. Once the company is registered, you receive the following documentation. You get the incorporation certificate, certificate of directors, which include directors and secretaries of the company, shareholder certificate, address certificate, and your memorandum and articles of association stamped by the Companies House. So, you got the company registered. What next? Next, you'll need an accountant who will register your company at the tax department and get a unique TIC, tax identification number for your company, which will be required to proceed with the bank account opening. During every consultation regarding the company, I always emphasize that the procedure of opening a bank account with a Cyprus bank is going to be more troublesome than opening the company itself. Why? Because the banks in the beginning, in the first stage, want to do a thorough due diligence check of the company and its initial business plan to make sure that when the account is opened, your company operates as smoothly as possible without any delays from the bank side. But to avoid such delays, we do recommend having an additional account from outside Cyprus. Nowadays, as we speak, lots of clients are choosing Revolut Business or Wise or any other online platforms for basic companies' needs, which is more convenient while they proceed with opening of a local bank account, which will be used for more major transactions. Meanwhile, your accountant will receive your tax number. Depending on your operations, you may need to register your company with a VAT department as well. The VAT in Cyprus is 19%, depending on the goods and services you will be offering to your clients. The VAT is paid by your clients, and your responsibility as a company, your accountant responsibility, is to submit each trimester the statements to the tax authorities and pay the VAT. But this is important to discuss with your accountant, so you have a brief calendar of deadlines, when the submission's due and what documents you need to prepare to be up to date with your accounting. Depending on your operational field, we will advise you whether you need a license to operate. For example, such as lawyers do need a license, doctors, engineers, etc. Depending on which area you're going to operate in, we will consult you on that. But in the majority of cases, if we work about businesses, you will be operating without a license. Therefore, after the completion of these stages, you will be ready to go. Let's discuss what are the main important points to consider. While it's very easy and straightforward to open a company in Cyprus, it's very important to understand your responsibilities as a shareholder, as a director, and how the business will operate. Therefore, we do highly recommend you signing up for a consultation with a lawyer and with an accountant. Our law office provides a full one-stop service operating for the company. So we do work with companies registration, providing nominee services if needed for foreign investors, for example, and providing full administrative and accounting support for the company. So we will be able to advise you through the whole procedure and be with you from the beginning until the end. If you're planning to start your business in Cyprus, we highly recommend to apply for a consultation because except the company, the other issues which are related are your tax residency as a shareholder, to make sure that you don't only benefit from the low corporate tax, but you will be able to benefit from your dividends and low dividend tax in Cyprus. Also, some companies, some structures allow you for foreign investors or, for example, third country citizens who relocate to Cyprus to get their immigration documents, depending on your budget and what the company will do, such as, for example, if it works in the IT area or different areas and you want to relocate yourself and, for example, your employees from other countries. Cyprus is highly beneficial because it allows you getting your work permit and your employees as well if you follow the correct procedures. But this will be discussed in a separate video. So if you have any questions, we will be very happy to assist you with them.